setting up right now. Good luck, homie.
Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the shortstop, Gm5. And a pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And we're underway here in the home opener. And that's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, Massey. To first, and a quick out, number one. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And ball one.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. That one way outside, and that's ball two. And the right-hander deals. Check swing, didn't go. And that's ball three. Check swing at the full count offering. Field of third. And Kenny Jensen punches him out. That's a strikeout. At the plate, Yainer Diaz. Right through there for a strike. Out to short, Witt. Slings to first, and the Astros put down in order. Here's Garrett Hampson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, It's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1.
The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That to right. Tucker really on his horse for him and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Waka back to work. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Up the middle, Witt. Throws the first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Vic Caratini at the plate.
That is 6. The first baseman, number 17, Victor Caratini.
Popped in the air, left side. As this one sized up, makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now here's the veteran DH, Salvador Perez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a good eye there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
McCullers winds, fires. Comes up empty, that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
1 out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting 6.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a strike, 95 of that one. In the air out to center. Myers under this one. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Waka back to work. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Here's Jason Hayward. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Hayward goes 6 feet 5 inches, 240 pounds, and he's usually in right today, starting in left. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And there's one away. Here's Alex Bregman. And that's down and away.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Myers leads off first with one away. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. On the ground to third. And that one handled. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's 2. Back here in Kansas City. Set for the bottom of the third. And to the plate for Kansas City. Number 11. The wind to the pitch. Just missed.
Well, these Royals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs. But that hasn't been the case today.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go. So now 3-2. Got him swinging. And next up for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Tries to get back and save.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. For the second, great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it's second. Cuts on it and misses. That's the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Garrett Hampson. His first at bat was a strikeout. Trying to bunt his way on. And he's tagged out, scrambling back to third. They thwart the bunt attempt, and welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Up the middle, loves it on the dive, fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Go-ahead run on base. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And fouled off. To first, Pena dives back in safely.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That misses. Ball 1. Pena aboard here at first with nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. And that's the first out. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Grounded out his first time. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. Fourth inning underway, no score. On a line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Tucker in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 20. And it's caught for the out. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. And here it comes. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A punch out there, and that's the first out. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. Fly to left his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one hammered. That's back there. He brought it back.
Now back, the designated hitter.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The pitch. In the air, right side. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there. And here's the first baseman, Victor Caratini. 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. 2 relievers just got up to throw out there in the bullpen. Stepping in, Jake Myers. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2
One
strikes.
run across in the frame so far. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air out towards right center. Blanco makes the grab, 1 away. Jason Hayward up next for the Astros.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Isbell grabs it on the run. And now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Not even close there. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
2 outs. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hampson settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be ready for me. And a pitch. Check swing went around. Going 1.
0-1.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some pressure.
Now a diving stop at third. The throw. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Into the dive, and he got it.
The batter,
Here's the third baseman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Waka back to work. Pena in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, right field. Dives and makes the catch. Now it's Yordan Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitching change here, Sam Long. He's into the game with the bases empty. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one. Base is empty,
No
one
ball,
away,
2
and
strikes.
we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through it for the
It's got to be a
catch.
short game.
Couldn't catch
Then I
up
gotta
to the
get home for
heater.
lunch.
Now
Gainer
batter,
Diaz.
catcher,
The next to hit,
Gainer
1 for 2.
Diaz.
Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
And now the lefty.
Swing
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Kansas City.
The right fielder,
Dyrone Blanco. And the pitch. There's a strike.
No, he's looking great so far. It helps with over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And to the plate for
Now
Kansas
batting,
City,
left
Kyle
fielder,
Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
That
0-1.
misses the zone. Ball 1.
0-1, no strike.
The Royals down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike.
1-1.
And 1-1. And that one is inside. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one ripped. Myers, long run into the gap. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Garrett Hampson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one fouled off. Caratini pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, top of inning number 7. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Gets under it and pops it up. Massey snags it for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next, the switch hitting first baseman, Victor Caratini. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke
Okay,
up a
Mr.
little
Count.
bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time.
He's out.
So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. The pitch. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone, and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 55,
Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, and that's just foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Line, and that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. Here's the throw, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals.
now batting,
There's a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Presley with a move to first. Tries to get back and save. Pasquantino stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. At the belt and fires. Strike 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And he deals. And the count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
What a play, inning over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Here comes the pitch. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pinch hitting for the Astros, number 14, Mauricio Dubon.
Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kicks and deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Blanco tracks it down for the out. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. For the second. Fouled off. He was late. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That one pushed foul.
Finish him.
2 down, nobody on. And he gets Bregman. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Blanco.
The right fielder, Blanco.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That missed by a lot. 1-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Up the middle. Nice grab. To his knee. The throw. Safe. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Hampson. 1 for 3.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And it's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Presley throws over, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Oh, and 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Oh, 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Pickoff throw.
No,
Tries to
safe.
get back and save. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now here is Jeremy Pena.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the base.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Angel Serpa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Serpa, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Out towards left center, and it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Kicks and fires. Runner on the move. Past Quintino. Now one gone in the ninth. So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. And there's a foul ball.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'd be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Nope, inside.
Check swing, and he held up. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And a pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long.
Slides, but it gets by him. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's 3-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And that one fouled off. And here it comes. And a foul ball. Diaz, the base runner at first with one out. This one in the air, right field. Blanco snags it. Throw over to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Bottom of the ninth. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Number 51, Hector.
And a pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. Hard hit, right side. Altuve slings to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. So digging in, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Bounced out to short, Pena. In plenty of time to first, and they get Perez for the out. Last chance for the Royals. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
1 strike away. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. The Colors.
Good game, dog. Good game. Good luck in the playoffs. Yeah, man. You got it. All right, man. I got to run.
3-1.
Later, bro.
And our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.